The way I see it, if you want to approach a problem like we deal with stray dogs and cats, you basically have to approach it in all different levels.
Absolutely, that's the only way, because it's a complicated issue, and it's an issue that people have ignored for a long time. I put together a training for the police in Greece on animal cruelty. We trained in 2015 and 2017. We trained many officers in how to understand and what to do when you see abuse. What are the symptoms? How do you collect evidence? We brought a prosecutor to teach prosecutors how do you put together a case so it'll stand up in court and the person would actually get a sentence. The purpose of the lecture was to help the police understand why it's important to go after animal abusers. Why are they criminals? Because the officers, LAPD, showed case after case where this woman or this man started with a dog or cat, and look what they did.
We know. So things are changing.
Yes, it is definitely changing. And I was telling them about the Animal Cruelty Task Force in Los Angeles. I was one of the founders. I told them the history of how we came to make that department under the police. It was a big fight. And now the police are actually, they're doing a great job.
It takes time.
It takes time.
To make that type of change, yes.
I mean, it took us 7 years. The pet stores were selling dogs from breeders. 40% of all the dogs killed in the city are purebreds. The cost of breeding is tremendous on the taxpayer because it fills up the shelters, which means that it costs more money to hire more people to take care of the dogs, food more money, labor more money obviously, euthanasia more money. So it costs the taxpayers more money. So we said, wait a minute, we're putting the economic burden on the wrong people. The taxpayers shouldn't be paying this. The people who are breeding should be economically responsible. So there is a law now, it's been for a while, that there is a fine. If you breed, there is a fine. So we're working on the enforcement. Education is so important. People are not interested in humane education.
It's the most difficult thing to fundraise.
Thank you. It's the same experience I had.
I fundraised for a shelter for years.
Yeah.
You give them a success story with one dog and the money can come in.
Exactly.
But talk to them about, you know, I went to this school and I lectured and I did this and fundraise, so help me support and do more of this. It's very difficult. I really hope in the next generation. People ask me, why I insist so much, and it's like, I said, this is a generation to invest.
They don't understand when you educate kids, you're giving them an ethical construct. You're giving them something for their whole life.